Hey, what's happening, everybody? Thanks for watching PoliceTube. I have a very special video that I didn't even know about. A viewer brought this to my attention. I don't know if she wants me to say her name or anything on the video. I can't remember what we spoke about with that, but she knows who she is. So thank you very much for sending me this. And to all my viewers that send me stuff through the PoliceTube hotline, you know, if you want to reach out to me, you can call me toll free at 1-800-480-8797, extension 5050. You can call 24 hours a day. Leave me a message. You have a 60-second time span where you can leave a message, so keep that in mind. And, you know, I listen to all these messages, and as I'm doing right now, I'm responding. Now, this viewer sent me this link to WFTV, which is Florida, this is like Florida TV, apparently. You know, TV, that's that old box that they invented in the 1900s that was like YouTube, but not as good. So this article is entitled, "It's About Time. Anonymous woman says she warned deputies of a man who impersonated police officer years ago." Now, we don't know exactly who she is, but she does go by the name of Jennifer. So, you know, that doesn't give us any clues. And she says she first met this man in 2018 and started filing reports about him. And so let's go ahead and watch this news interview. First of all, it's obviously Jennifer Burton. You know, there's no doubt about that. And shout out to reporter Ashley Edlund from WFTV and Caitlin Briscorn from WFTV for reporting on the story and for interviewing this anonymous Jennifer. So let's go ahead and watch the video. I'm going to let it play all the way through without pausing it or saying anything or talking, because I know some people say they don't like when I pause it to talk. Some people tell me, why am I talking? You know, I'm like, this is my talk show. But anyway, I'm going to play it all the way through and then I'll talk. Here we go.
Impersonating police officers was just arrested again, and tonight we heard from a woman who says she reached out to deputies about an encounter she had with that same man years ago. Channel 9's Ashley Edlund is live outside the courthouse for us tonight. Ashley, you met with that woman to hear her side of the story.
Yeah, Greg, and she told me that it was her gut instinct that drove her to the sheriff's office to talk about those concerns back in 2018, and with this recent arrest, she says she's glad she did.
This woman, who only wants to be called Jennifer, says she met Jeremy Dewitte online and went on a first date back in 2018. At the time, he told her his name was Jay. He also told her he was a cop.
He told me that he worked for Oviedo Police Department and that he was a security officer and that he worked with Orlando Police Department and Orange County Sheriff's Office.
It was then Jennifer says she felt uneasy.
I just dug a little deeper into who he was, and I found out what his real name was, and the first thing that I saw was the FDLE sex offender search result.
How long did you kind of investigate and take before you went to the deputies?
It was the same day. I found out, I think, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I contacted them at 8.
This arrest affidavit shows Dewitte was charged in 2018 for failing to register as a sex offender. Jennifer says at the time, the information she gave them about him posing as a cop fell on deaf ears. Until Dewitte was arrested by Windermere Police in September of 2019 for impersonating a police officer while directing a funeral procession for his company, Metro State Services.
What's your thought? It's about time.
His own body camera video was taken by police. You can see it here. When deputies got a warrant to view it, they found a secretly recorded conversation between himself and the state attorney's office and arrested him again yesterday for that. In the past, Dewitte has told us he's being targeted by law enforcement. You feel like he really, in his mind, believes that he's doing nothing wrong?
Yes.
Dewitte was released from jail here just a few hours ago. I did reach out to him tonight multiple times to see if he would have a comment on this story, and I'm waiting to hear back. Live at the Orange County Jail tonight, Ashley Edlund, Channel 9, Eyewitness News.
I can't believe she didn't hear back because Jeremy loves to talk. So there was a couple honest things about that. You know, I noticed that they said that Jeremy says that the police are targeting him. That's absolutely correct. They are definitely targeting him because he's a police impersonator that's out there abusing people. So thank you for stating the obvious. Also, what was this at?
Security office.
About 1 minute and 10 seconds here, Jennifer said that she went to the police that same night. Now, she met Jeremy on May 27th of 2018. Let me see here.
I found out what his real name was, and the first thing that I saw was the FDLE sex offender search result.
How long did you kind of investigate and take before you went to the deputies?
It was the same day. I found out, I think, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I contacted them at 8.
Yeah, now that's correct, because I've heard that somewhere else before, that she called the police that same day, but it took, but 7 days later is when she actually went and filed a report, and the police advised her to get more evidence. She didn't have enough evidence on that same day. So she met him on Tuesday. She met him in person for the first time on Tuesday, March 27th, 2018. She slept with him at the Comfort Inn Suites in Orlando. Then she went home that night, and at 5 a.m. she discovered who he was. On Wednesday, the 28th of March 2018, she called the police. The police were like, lady, there's not a lot we can do. Can you get us more information? So she said yes, and then she started compiling a dossier about this man. She called Jeremy Dewitte and set up a meeting with him where she recorded herself. She set up a secret recorder on herself and went in and got evidence about this man. And then right here, you can see on the video that I'm looking at, because I have the case file here, on April 3rd, 2018, this is less than 6 days after she called the police, she went and filed a police report. She filled out this 4-page police report and wrote out this very extensive statement and gave the police evidence. At that time, the police started doing a little investigation. Of course, they already knew about Jeremy because Jeremy was doing a lot of other things in the community. But Jennifer kept persisting and persisting, even until this day. She had the intent to get him put in jail. I think something happened to her by Jeremy at that Comfort Inn Suites on the night of March 27th, 2018. And I think that he burned her so bad that she's like, you're messing with the wrong woman. And she went on a mission to facilitate the movement of his funeral. And now Jeremy Dewitte he says he's facing potential life in prison in the state of Florida. And that means, according to one viewer that lives in Florida, apparently, that he could die in prison. So this could be his funeral that we're watching. Although I don't think that's going to happen. I think we will be seeing more of Jeremy Dewitte, but it won't be until mid this decade, mid-decade, maybe 2025. So whatever the case is, I do thank my viewer for sending me this Channel 9 WFTV news report, because that's very interesting. I can't believe I didn't see this before. So be sure that you send me anything that you know about, if you know about anything, by calling the PoliceTube hotline at 1-800-480-8797, extension 5050. I love to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching PoliceTube. Have yourself a great day.